Okay, so this is the second set of notes that you guys would have got for your geometry class. So it's central angles and their arc measures. So this is probably the easiest portion because the measure of the central angle, again, that's where the vertex is on the center, and the arc that is intercepted by it are equal. So in this example, where you see the 84 degrees, that central angle, so angle ABC, is 84 degrees. So the arc, the measure of arc AC, is 84 degrees. The other neat thing is in a circle, a whole circle, the measure is 360 degrees. So if I want to find the other portion, so like they showed the measure of arc ADC, that's the green portion, you can just take 360 minus the 84, and that gives you 276. Okay, so example number one, these are all central angles that we see there. So the central angle and the arc are both going to be the same measure. So arc JK, that's this arc right here. So that's intercepted by the central angle of 21 degrees, so that's 21 degrees. The measure of angle JNM, so JNM, that's going to be this angle right here. So those make a linear pair, the 21 and angle JNM. So if I just take 180 minus 21, that'd be 159 degrees. So I'm going to write that in. The measure of arc KL. So because those angles are vertical angles from previous chapters, we know that those angles are the same. So if I want to find the arc KL, I know that that's going to also be 159 degrees. The measure of arc JKM. So again, if I use those vertical angles from way back in the day, I know that JL is a diameter. So I know from here to here is 180 plus 21 more. So that'd be 201. And then the measure of MKL. So MKL, what I would do there is I know all the way around the circle is 360, but then I'm going to take away that piece that I don't want. So minus 21. So that's going to be 339. Okay. Second example. Again, all of these are central angles. So like if something that helped me when I was doing problems like this was I would just label the arcs right away, or the angle. So in this case, I know that that's 72. So I know right here, that's 180 degrees. So I can find that little portion right there. I gotta grab my calculator here. So 180 minus 87 minus 72. So that's gonna give me 21 degrees left over. So now I can go ahead and I can fill in the rest of all this stuff. So the measure of angle UXV. So UXV, again, I can do the same thing here. I got vertical angles from the previous problem, so I know that that's 72. Or I could use this idea of it's a half a circle. I know 21, I know 87. I can subtract that and get 72. The measure of ST, well, we figured that out earlier. That's 21. The measure of WV, so WV is my leftover piece there. So if I take 180 minus 72, that's 108. Again, I looked at this half of the circle. I knew that that part was 72 right here. So 180 minus 72. Arc TW. So TW is going to be 21 and 72, so that's 93. TVW, so TVW is going to go all the way around. So if I take 360 minus 93, so 270, 267. Okay. So again, you're looking at central angles are the same as the arc measures at the intercept, and there's going to be a lot of adding and subtracting. Things that add up to 180, things that add up to 360, and so forth. Okay, so the next one, CD, that's a right angle, so that's 90 degrees. FD, I know that that's a right angle also, so 90 plus 34 is 124. DCF, so 34 and 56 are going to make 90 there. So DCF, 180 and 56 is 236. GDF, so GDF is going to be 360 minus 56, so 304. Again, notice how I was just using the idea of a half a circle, 180, or a full circle, 360, and then just adding or subtracting numbers as I saw fit. Okay, we'll go ahead and skip this one. That's the same as the last one. Here we go. So what happens when we have things that have variables in it? Well, we're going to do the same thing. Again, I know that this whole thing is 180. So I know that this is 26. If I subtract that from 180, I get 154. And again, this is all about central angle, so I know that 15x minus 26 equals 154. So 15x equals 180. 180 divided by 15 is 12. Okay, let's try another one. So that one, again, we're using different pieces to figure things out. Okay, well, again, a couple ways. As soon as I saw this, my brain saw that diameter. I said, okay, well, I know that. That's 180. So if I take 180 minus 103, that's 77. Now I know this is 180. So 77 and 15 is 92. Take that away from 180, it's 88. So now I know my 18x minus 2 equals 88. So 18x equals 90. And x equals 5. Again, just going around the circle and figuring out which piece can I add up to 180. All the central angles are the same as the arcs that they intersect. Okay, so now they want us to find the arc after we figure out what x equals. So in this problem, because these are vertical, we can set this one up by 8x plus 12 equals 10x minus 22. So subtract 8x and add 22. So that's going to be 34 equals 2x, so x equals 17. And then it wants us to find the arc measure, so arc AD. So plug my 17 back in. 8 times 17 plus 12, that's 148. CD is going to be 180 minus that. So that's going to give me 32. BDC, so that's going to be 180. B to D is 180 plus another 32. So 212. Okay, and again, it's just looking and finding half a circle, either add or subtract. Are you beyond 180 or are you short of 180? Or if you, same thing for 360, if you know the full circle or if you only know just about the full circle. Okay, we'll do one more of these and then I think you guys can get the idea. All right, so it says find the following measures. So DE, arc DE, 104. FE, well, 180 minus 104, 76. So I know this is 76, this is 104, I know this is 76, I know this is 104. So DEF, that's 180. CFD, that's going to be 104 and 104 and 76. So 180, 284. DFE, so that's going to be 360 minus 104, so 256. And again, it's just looking at full circles, half circles, full circles, half circles, adding and subtracting to get them. Okay. Hope this helps out. Again, same scenario as always. If you guys have questions on stuff, feel free to maybe we'll do this one first. I like when I see the 90s because then I know right away that that one's also 90. So I got 67, so then this is 23. I know this is 90. These are vertical, so this is 23. 180 minus 23. 157. Now I have all the pieces. Now I can just add, subtract, or do whatever. So first one, KL. Oh, that's just an answer. That's 23. LON. So 180 plus 23. So that's 203. OM. 90 and 23. That's 113. KNL. KNL is 360 minus 23. So 337. NL, that's going to be 180 and 23. That's 203. Okay. All right. Enjoy.